Hello people, thanks for those still with me, and I hope you're all well nonetheless. Anyway, let's get on to it. This piece was supposed to be done a lot sooner, and I can't thank the new owner for the patience with me to getting better prior building it. I'll be honest, had I a little more time for this one, I would have done some custom artwork and a lot more fabrication to diffuse all the lighting. I put it together as a basic in a few hours, and it was going to be a simple build at first. Then I thought I may as well do some simple fabrication. I did the fabrication the night before dropping it to the owner. Thank God for lasers speeding up the etching and cutting. As it stands, the chassis was really nice to build in, so nicely done, Lian Li. The chassis has so much space that I may have to do another build in the future with a lot more going on to showcase its possibilities. I love the fact that this build is rather stealthy when it's not being used to game or play media with all the black and silver looking components within. Yes, I'll admit, it does reveal rainbow puke when it's first turned on, at least until it reaches Windows to access the software. But I'm sure by now the owner has tweaked all the lighting to how they want it and are having some fun with that. I think all of us spend a lot of time tweaking those type of things, the same as when we spend time on our setups as much as trying to make all the cables disappear. The addressable LEDs on the underside are a very nice touch with the Razor software and being able to customize both left and right sides as two separate channels as opposed to one, and these are fully addressable as is usually the norm nowadays anyway. That's how I did the blue twinkling lights on the left side and the fire glow effect on the right side, which you'll see a little later. The chassis itself comes apart rather nicely. It's built sturdy, as well as having the wiring space. It's pretty amazing for the amount of stuff you can fit inside.
I'm gonna show you something beautiful.
I do like the fact that the SSD caddies are at the front bottom, for which you can fill up with more fans if you want to, and remove the SSD caddies and put the SSDs in the back. However, for this build with fans up top and across the side, temperatures were fine. It was quite a joy of a chassis to build in, to be frank, and a lot can be done with it without thinking outside the box. I'd say one of my biggest disappointments were the fact that for what you're paying for this case, there were some addressable LED ribbons that were flapping around, and upon first boot I could hear it vibrating behind the bottom fan, and it sounded kind of nuts. It was an easy fix. I just used cable timeouts, but you could simply tape them down if you want to.
Oh, like raging fire, so I like smoldering fire.
But yeah, they could have had this resolved in the manufacturing phase. I suppose we live and we learn. If I do a future build in this case once again, I'd probably do something more with the front glass sheet to use the LEDs more effectively than just edge light the glass and that little razor signage that, yeah, it seems kind of disproportional. I'd probably either do some more etching on the glass itself, or maybe even paint it a little. It'll help light refract more. I hope you guys enjoy this budget build. You can like or dislike it at your own discretion. Share if you do like it. Also feel free to subscribe. Thank you.